In a small, dusty village called Rampur, there lived a boy named Raju, a bright young soul with dreams bigger than the sky, but habits lazier than a buffalo on a scorching afternoon. Every morning, his mother would shout, "Raju, get up. The sun is already frying the earth." Raju would mumble, "5 more minutes, Ma," and slip back into sleep for another hour. He always said he wanted to achieve something great. He admired successful people in the nearby town, shop owners, teachers, even the constable who walked with pride in his uniform. But Raju never stuck to anything consistently. One day, he'd decide to exercise. The next, he'd skip it. One day he'd plan to study. The next, he'd be flying kites on the roof. Raju had dreams, but no discipline. One evening, he met Gopal Kaka, an elderly retired army man who lived on the edge of the village. Every morning, like clockwork, Gopal Kaka would wake at 4 a.m., sweep his courtyard, do push-ups, read, and work in his garden. Raju was curious. Why does he do all this? He has no boss, no school, no pressure. One day he asked, "Kaka, why do you follow the same routine every day? Isn't it boring? Aren't you tired?" Gopal Kaka smiled, wiped his forehead, and said, "Beta, habits are like farmers. What you plant today grows tomorrow. You may not see results now, but one day your habits will either feed you or starve you." Raju didn't fully understand, but the words struck a chord. That night, he couldn't sleep. He thought about all the times he quit halfway, all his unfinished attempts. What if success wasn't about luck? What if it was simply about habits? The next morning, before the sun rose, Raju forced himself out of bed. His body begged, "Sleep, please." But he remembered Gopal Kaka's words. He washed his face, tied his shoes, and went for a run. He could barely run 200 meters without gasping as if he'd sprinted across the desert. But he didn't stop. He kept going. Day 2, he ran again. Day 3, again. By day 7, his legs still ached, but he noticed something new. He felt stronger. Then he added another habit, studying 1 hour daily. No excuses. He told no one, announced nothing. He simply showed up. Months passed. One evening, while resting under the banyan tree, he found himself smiling. His body felt lighter, his mind sharper. Energy flowed throughout the day. He didn't even notice when discipline became natural. One of his friends, Sonu, asked, "Raju, how did you transform? You used to be the king of laziness." Raju laughed. "I didn't change in a day. I just repeated small actions every day until they became part of me." Soon, an opportunity arrived. A government job recruitment with physical fitness and written exams. Raju applied. On the test day, many boys from the village were there. Some overconfident, some nervous. Raju remained calm. The whistle blew. They started running. Many sprinted fast, but grew tired quickly. Raju kept a steady, controlled pace. Months of habit carried him forward. When motivation failed, his discipline didn't. He cleared the first round. Next came the written exam. Others crammed at the last minute. Raju was prepared. 1 hour a day, for months, had built a solid foundation. He cleared that too. Weeks later, a letter arrived. "Congratulations, you have been selected." Raju stood still. His hands trembled. His mother stared, confused. He looked at her, tears in his eyes, and whispered, "Ma, your son did it." She hugged him tightly. The whole village celebrated. But the happiest person wasn't Raju. It was Gopal Kaka. "See, Beta," he said proudly, Motivation starts you, but habits keep you going when strength fades. Moral of the story: we often think big change requires big effort, but real transformation comes from small habits done daily. Not once, not for a week, but until they become part of you. You don't need to overhaul your life. Start with one small habit. Walk 10 minutes, read 5 pages, do 10 push-ups, wake up 15 minutes earlier. Your habits write your future. Choose wisely. If this story inspired you, don't let it end here. Start your habit today, no matter how small, because small steps lead to big change. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon to never miss another life-changing story.